What is going on, guys? Today we got a brand new video. Easy power mod for your Mazda 3. Naturally aspirated, 2.32 liter, 1.6. Even the heckin' diesels probably, to be honest. You Australian, European people out there. Throttle body ground consists of a few tools. I'm straight up. We're getting right into this, okay? Strippers, 2 connectors, and 8 gauge wire. This works the best. There's a lot of forums and stuff on this regarding if it really helps. And from someone that's done this and has had it on their car for 4 years, yes, it does help. Yes, it does something. And that's why we're gonna be doing it again, because I've already made a video on this, but I wanna make a kind of a better one because the other one was horrible. This does not make any more power. This makes your throttle reaction a lot quicker. So the time that you put your foot into the throttle, because your throttle body in these cars are electric, they're not cable fed. When you put your foot down, it's basically telling, hey, you need to open up. And of course, it's gonna take a while because the lag, and basically this, in some theory, grounds out the throttle body more so that it gets that power quicker. And it's weird, but it works. And you're gonna get people that comment on this like, I did it, it didn't work. Well, one question, did you use 8 gauge wire and did you do it properly? So this is what we're gonna be doing today. This is gonna get you just that little bit more of a oomph when you're starting out. One way I know that this worked, because I wired it horribly on my other car, it would disconnect. I could tell when it disconnected. Okay, so when the wire came out, I could tell when it disconnected. This works. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. I'll show you guys what we're gonna be looking at today. So if we come over here, first thing you guys are gonna wanna do, pop your engine bay off. It's located right here. This is your throttle body. And then, so what we're gonna be doing is running that H gauge wire from one of these posts, run it all the way to the negative, your battery. So we can go ahead, take the battery cover off as well, take your little tunnel off as well. And basically all we need to do is feed a wire from here all the way to right here. So without further ado, let's get cutting. Let's get some more power into this little boy. Here we're gonna start with an 8mm extension and all this stuff. I spilled coffee on this earlier. So we're gonna be doing this one right here, so we can go straight forward, and all we're gonna do is remove it completely. Lefty is loosey. Try and get in there. We'll go ahead and remove that. Once you crack it, you can just take it out by hand here. Take it out, you can, check if your connection is gonna work, which this is perfect. If you guys need to, you can clean the area for grounding purposes, but right now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the end and we're gonna try and strip this. I don't know, I might need to do this a different way. Oh baby, you don't really need that much. Take our boy, stick it in there, and then we can, if you guys need to, you can wrap this so it doesn't rust out. I'm gonna go ahead and crimp these. I'll probably redo this wiring one day to show you the idea. This is what this connection is going to look like. So what you guys can do is now take this, bring it over here, and feed this in the way you're going to want it. So I'm going to go under here, go all the way under actually, and then bring it up, put that bolt through, and start screwing this in. When you're tightening this down, just give it a good twist. Don't over tighten it or you might snap that bolt, and that might not be good. Now we need to figure out how much wire we're gonna need. We go right here, that should be more than enough. So I'm gonna make a cut right where the coffee spilt. Now I'm gonna make another splice. And now, so take your head, stuff it in there. So I'm gonna crimp it so it is connecting metal. That connection is good. So now what we need to do is get a 10, and you're gonna wanna remove this off the battery. Don't shock yourself. Once you've removed that, go ahead and take your wire and connect it. Nut back on. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and I need to figure out where to run it under the battery. I think I'm gonna run it in this little loop. So what I need to do is basically have it so that it attaches to the side. I'm gonna go ahead and finish tightening this with it pushed down. Now your battery, your throttle body ground is totally complete, which then you can go ahead, kind of wire everything where you'd like it to go and pretty much just stuff it. And then I'll take this, put it on, and we can see that we need it. Push it down there, have it catch in there, and there you guys have it. A stealthy throttle body ground. That looks a lot better than my other one. And so now your throttle body's grounded. Now you can go ahead and test it out and see what she feels like. Okay, so it's the next day. We're in the whip here. Throttle body ground is great. I felt it the moment I drove out of the shop. I dead ass, I can't express myself that this actually does something. Now, like I said, you're gonna get the people that say it doesn't. Well, normally those people haven't done it. It's kind of like a placebo effect, but it actually does something. Like, it's almost like an instant throttle. Like, if I throw it and then you just kind of like, it hits it. It's like, if you guys are into trucks, or your dad has a truck and it's like Christmas time and he's like, hey son, can I get a pedal commander for my car? That's basically the same thing as this, except this is $8 by the wire and the connections. So we're gonna haul ass down this hill. Unfortunately, I can't show you guys what the difference is. It's just unfortunately one of those things. Honestly, I had two cameras, like one on my foot. It's just hard to explain. You guys will have to do this for yourself. It's cheap enough anyway. It doesn't hurt to do it. So you're not losing anything from it except $8 from something that will probably potentially give you guys a little bit more reaction time in your throttle. It also rev hangs a little bit less. It's just something that I actually just noticed because it's been a while since I've driven a Mazda 3 without this, and I got used to how this was driving. The rev hang, they drop a little bit faster than what they used to without it, which is kind of nice. So your revs aren't hanging. You're not making any power, you're just getting a better reaction time. I'm decelling, you put your foot into it, that's instant. Like, even rev matching is a little easier now because you don't have to wait for your electronic throttle body to, you know, it's all science with the electronics and stuff. I'm not a scientific guy, but yeah, without further ado, that's your throttle body grounding. Definitely do it. It's cheap, it's easy. And that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys have any questions or comments, let me know in the comments down below. If you guys have a Mazda Speed 3, don't do it, because in forums I've heard that throttle bodies on the Speed 3s are actually already grounded in some sort of way with their wiring harness. So you don't need to bother doing it. This is more or less for the Mazda 3s, and honestly any other car that really has an electric throttle body, you can probably do this with and kind of get like a free, more or less a free mod instead of paying $200 for such Pedal Commander Pro or something like that. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Keep it real. I'll see y'all in the next one.